Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Flight Show. So I have paused this and we're going to welcome back. What we are going to be doing is our approach on San Francisco International. So we're starting our descent. So really what I should have done is our descent checklist, but we'll start it now. We do need to put on our auto brake, so we're going to land with an auto brake level of 3. Our VREF, we'll do that right over here. Here, VREF, flaps 30, clear. Let's see here, clear. This flaps. Alright, so now we have our VREF. Alright. So, that's taken care of. We are good to go there. Our FMC has a message, so let's go back to this. Approach. It's okay. Route not found in database. Oh, I tried a bunch of stuff earlier, so let's just close all those out. Okay, so this is going to be pretty direct. I tried to find an appropriate star, but though the star was cataloged properly, it was not in the waypoints that I could put together. So we're just going to do a direct line to the ILS, and so we need to bring our altitude down to 1,200 feet because that will be our approach altitude. So get that right here. Oops, a little too far. Okay, I'm going to say this just because I never knew it. I used to put my thing right here and then use my left or right mouse button, but if you put it with the scroll wheel of your mouse, it will actually do that, do the scroll up, scroll down, will rotate the knobs. I never knew that until like 2 weeks ago. Go crazy, right? But okay, so let's see. We did our checklists. This is the actual star that we should follow. That's what came up on FSPX, but for whatever reason I cannot find it in our database, so we're just gonna roll with it. Alright, so let's see. We're on descent, so everything's looking good. Let me zoom in here and show you. Right here will be our ILS approach, and if you look here, our CDU says that we should be coming at 1,800 feet, which I've already programmed in, and that should be at 170 knots. And then we'll be lined up for our approach. So this is going to be a pretty bare bones situation. Let's see, is there anything that I'm forgetting to share with you? Now, normally we would be doing a star or being vectored by air traffic control. As I mentioned, I wasn't using air traffic control, so we don't have to worry about that. But descent's looking good. It's a beautiful looking aircraft, if I can just take a moment to say. Just looking at its features, they put a lot of work into the external modeling of the aircraft. The rendering is beautiful. And I'll give you a couple of looks on my cameras. This is my wing camera. Coming out of the Rockies, looking beautiful. This is my other wing camera, out over the engines. I mean, it's just, honestly, it's stunning to look at. But what we'll do here is I will bring back the action when we're almost on approach. While it's on my mind, how many of y'all are feeling mad or content with what happened to Flight Sim World? Yeah, kind of mad. I was just starting to get into it, which is so crazy. Then they get this message like, yeah, we're not doing that anymore. I'm just not even going to get into it. So we'll fade back in just a moment after we lose some altitude. Okay, we're back here and we're about to be at 10,000, so I am just going to go ahead and assist the aircraft with putting out the speed brake so that we don't bust our speeds. And we look good on approach. Let's see, we'll zoom in here. Got a little over 30 miles before we have to be down at our Angels 1800 feet. So far so good. We'll be on the ground momentarily. Again, we're not using ATC, so I'm not really going through too much there, but let's look at our checklists. Should now be an approach checklist.
Approach checklist.
As you can see, he set it, which is great. And we'll be ready for landing checklist in a moment. Let's go back to the CDU. Okay. Oh, and we can also change that our landing speed should be 143. So let's go ahead and change that when we're at touchdown. Invalid second. Saying invalid. Did I put it in wrong? 143, and then this. May not let me change it. Oh, there we go. I must have put it in wrong. Okay, my mistake. Okay, so I'm going to leave the speed brake out just so that we'll be in position to slow down to 180 when we get closer to the runway. And now we can turn on our landing lights. Oh, we never turned them off. There we go. Great. All systems look good. Okay. So, as you can see, here's our flight path for our ILS, which will be coming up on pretty soon. We're now at 8,000 feet, so I don't think we're going to have any problems in reaching our approach altitude, which should be 1,800 feet. We will be slowing down to 170 knots pretty soon. I'm going to wait till we're about maybe 10 nautical miles out. So almost there. Everything's looking good. I'm just making sure if I put this on checklists. Yeah, we're not there yet, but we will be. We will be very soon. Okay, so as I mentioned in the previous video, I'm using Active Sky for my weather generation and Rex Skyforce 3D for my renderings of the weather. And my air traffic is being created by Ultimate Traffic Live. I told a little story in the previous video of me trying out Global. It was a nightmare, so I may be waiting until it's out of early access before I screw with that, because man did that piss me off. But no use beating a dead horse or rehashing old horrid feelings. Oh my gosh. So we will be landing on 28 right. We are on the glide slope right here. As you can see, this little bug right there lets you know that you're on the appropriate slope. So things are looking good for this video, but it's early yet. Stay tuned. Give an opportunity to have an outside visual as we're approaching San Francisco. Okay, we will be turning on approach very soon. So let's go ahead and drop our altitude, our speed to, see, it wants to keep bringing it back up. So what we will do is hit our speed intervention, and we will bring this down to 180. Okay, and our flaps. Oh, we have traffic in the vicinity. He's at 5,600. We are at 5,900. That's not good. All right, we're going to need him to deviate. Let's take. I'm looking on it. See, right over there. All right, but we are clearing out of the way. This is what happens when you do not have air traffic control. That is particularly dangerous. We should see him pass over there. Yeah, well, we're clear of that, thank goodness. Okay. Alright, we're not bleeding off speed incredibly fast, but that's alright.
Traffic.
Another traffic? Oh, it's passed, so don't worry about that. We're good to go. Okay, so we will have the airport pretty soon. Speed needs to bleed off just a wee bit more. So we have an FMC message, unable to maintain descent speed. Speed brake is required. We've got the speed brake out, so hey, what do you want me to do? Just making sure we don't bust our altitudes. Okay, we're bleeding off speeds. Alright, so we can go ahead and let the leading edge out. So if you look over here, we're giving it flaps 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, in preparation for landing,
and that has queued, if you notice, that has queued our announcements.
Portable electronic devices are turned off and stow all carry-on items. Additionally, footrests and video monitors must be returned to their original position.
And glide slope alive. Glide slope is active. So I think I can go ahead and drop our speed brake, and we can arm speed brake. Look down here. Speed brake is armed, and as you can see in our checklist, we will drop landing gear as soon as we turn on approach. So we're looking really good now. Now the one little issue I do have is that Prepared has this issue of reloading the scenery as you come from a high altitude to a low one. So the resolution of the ground is not really that great just yet. And I haven't really figured out how to handle that problem. If anybody knows, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section, because I really want to get that handled. Okay. We are looking good. Alright, turn off. Okay, we had an aircraft in the vicinity, but we are about to be on the glide path for San Francisco, so I'm excited. And I just want to say, I know it's been a while since I've been posting, but work has been just incredibly busy. And I just felt like a fish out of water not posting. But now we'll have these videos up, and this summer I hope to get caught up with a few more. But you know, you got to pay the bills. You got to pay the bills. Okay, so we will be dropping landing gear momentarily. We can go ahead and make flaps 10. We will be turning on our final very soon. Alright. And we're at 180, so that's good. Alright, 180, so that's good. 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 Speed brake is armed. And we're almost on the glide slope as well. So I will be hitting the approach button pretty soon.
2,500.
All right. And we will drop the gear as soon as we enter our turn. So we're almost there. Yes, and you can see SFO right there. All right, coming up on it. Okay, we're going to hit the approach. Okay. Should have. Localizer is active. Actually, it's alive. Alright, so now gear down. And we are bringing our speed down to VREF. +5.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Speed brake armed, landing gear down, flaps. Not yet. Alright. Flap set for landing. Seem to be a little offset, but that's okay. I'm going to take control in just a second.
1,000.
My aircraft. Okay, so I now have control. Okay, good job. Let me take a quick look. Yep. Gear down, 3 green. A little high, so we'll adjust that. Okay, there we are on the slope again. We are looking good. We're looking very good. Seeming like a little to the right, but at the same time, looking at the markings, not so much. But that's okay.
300.
We're good.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue.
200.
All right. Turn off auto throttle, and we will bring it in. Oh, we're drifting. That's okay. We got it.
50,
We got it.
40, 30, 20, 10.
Cut engines. Okay, not in the center line, but nice gentle touchdown. Reversers. Manual braking. Kill the reversers. I think we can go ahead and exit here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be taxiing for the next few minutes, so please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. At that time,
Okay.
please remember to check around your seating area.
There we go.
The seat
All right,
belts,
so
overhead bins for all personal belongings
flaps
that you brought
up,
on board. Please take care when opening the
and we can
overhead
go
bins,
ahead
as sometimes
and start
they
the
should be flat.
APU. Good job. And then we will taxi to gate. And let's see here. We should have our airport map available. There we are. I love this feature. Now let's see. Where Can we put this bad boy? C, gate C2 suitable. Where is it? Heavy. That's C46. No. And it'll be, we'll take them. We'll let an American handle us. Okay, so that's B. Where is C? Okay, so C would be over here because that's terminal B on this side. So we're going to go this way.
Oakland Control Delta 6 training is climbing through flight level 248, flight level 270.
Okay.
Training, Oakland Control Roger.
Now, I know I haven't turned off my landing lights, but you know what? I don't have a first officer, so I'm going to ask you for forgiveness that I'm not doing everything completely by the book, but you know, it's with love. L-O-V-E. Okay. Okay. Right there. And zoom 3. There we go. Oop, sorry, I drifted. I was looking off my screen. I told you that's a bit of a problem of this thing drifting because I needed to know, I wanted to make sure I knew where terminal C was. Just want to make sure I'm going the right way. Okay. And let's go ahead and switch this so I can have a bigger screen. Excellent. Oh, that is cool. If there is anything that I can definitely say I love about this, is that this map feature. Excellent. Okay, let me put my tracker back on. Okay. There we go. Check it. C46. Alright. I think that's 46. Should be right here. So we're going to turn in this area. I may have turned too soon. I'm still learning this, so forgive me. That's 45. No, I think we're right. I think we're absolutely right. So the question is, where are my peoples? That's not 46. I don't see it. That's 45. Oh, I'm in terminal B. That's why. Okay, this is embarrassing. But hey, bear with me, okay? Alright, so if this is B, but it looked like B was on the other side. Ah. Okay, so we're going to go one more. And if I can't find it, we'll just redo it. Oh, there's 46. I got to come down this way. Okay, I think I found it. I'm still learning this mapping system, but the fact that they have it is... Ah, there it is. There it is. Cool as for all get out. Okay, here we go. Turned a little too wide, but that's okay. We can do this. Alright. And there's my ladder dude. Okay, we got this. Okay. Is he telling me to stop? Could not tell me to stop just yet. Alright. Alright, I'm going to take a look outside. And just a little bit further. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with him. Okay. Now, I turned on the APU, so that means I can go ahead, turn off the landing lights, and cut off engines. And we can go up and open cargo doors. Let's see if we can get that gate to operate properly. We want it to go to door 1. Excellent. So the gate's coming for door 1. Although my flaps didn't go all the way up. Well, I'm not going to worry about that. Then we will request deboarding. And then our crew can come to the door. No, where are you going? I want you. Oh, told it. I have to remember that, oop, I did not mean to do that. I have to remember that, GSX works with SOEDE. Let her instead. Now let it come back. Alright, door 1. Now it's going to come back. And look, we even have another airplane about to dock right there. That looks like a 717 over there. Beautiful. I don't know why my flaps didn't go all the way up, but hey. We are deboarding. Now, I don't know why it wants me to do door 2 as well, and there's not even a gate there. GSX, I gotta work with that. But that's fine. Let's just open the door so it'll stop bugging me. Don't anybody walk out of that. It's a long way to the ground. Long way. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so then I'll stop beeping. So, hey, here we go. We have successfully made it to our destination. There are a couple of hiccups along the way, but this gave you an opportunity to see, you know, the procedures and kind of show off the aircraft. I hope this was beneficial to you, just to see how it works in the hands of someone who completely doesn't know what he's doing. But it was an excellent run. So what I will ask is that you give me a couple of thousand likes. I really would appreciate it. And subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be putting out stuff more regularly this summer. I'm sorry that I've been away for so long, but, you know, duty calls. And it just shows you how much I work, because, heck, I'm single. I don't even have a family I have to worry about. Well, an immediate family. I have my mother, of course. But, you know, again, your support is greatly appreciated. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have some suggestions as to what you think you might want to see or some topics that you'd want me to address, please let me know. Otherwise, I will see you in the virtual skies.